I was walking back from university. A respectable-looking man touched my sleeve. Said he was a doctor from the local hospital. Lost his wallet, had an urgent thing to leave. 20 euros in a trembling little faith. Business card, a promise on the line. There was no doctor of this name, no secretary, no truth, just borrowed time. How stupid was I? Funny how the lesson stayed alive. 20 years later I'm singing, baby, we ain't so easy to deceive. They say the masses sway like wheat, blindly bowing to the heat, but every whisper meets a gate. A heart that checks, a mind that weighs. We don't credulously accept whatever we're told. No, no, we're not born yesterday, baby, not that cold. We lean in, we pull back, we open, we hold, trying to find out who to trust, trying to know what to believe, trying to keep a little truth up our sleeve. They bring up Athens, bring up Sparta, demagogues and rampage nights. Children chasing holy fire, chose a burning fields for ghostly light. Flat earth walls of ice, Game of Thrones style pizza basements where the kings. But all that noise don't prove we're foolish, just proves how strange this whole world feels. Look at all the gibberish, TV books, radio feeds. How could anybody say we ain't gullible indeed? But the goal of this book is to show this is all wrong. We don't just drink what's in the cup, even when the crowd is singing. Something in us interrupts. We check the story, check the source, feel the motive in the force. Who has knowledge, who has gain, who keeps their word, who plays the game. We don't credulously accept whatever we're told. No, no, we're not born yesterday, baby, not that cold. We lean in, we pull back, we open, we hold, trying to find out who to trust, trying to know what to believe, trying to keep a little truth up our sleeve. Open vigilance, that's a tender kind of armor, soft enough to learn, strong enough to leave. A message meets what I already know, and maybe good reasons make me believe. Some wisdom comes from arguments, some from eyes that really saw, some from hands that fix what broke, some from love without a claw. Not every loud one moves a mountain, not every preacher bends a soul. Those who attempt to persuade the masses almost always fail miserably on the whole. Propaganda can shout till morning, advertisements can dress desire, but if it don't fit some deeper current, most hearts won't catch that fire. Still, this brave new world is dizzy. We judge politicians we'll never meet, places we'll never visit, galaxies, the bottom of the sea. Our minds were made for closer circles, for voices we could answer by name. Now rooms flow with borrowed faces, and truth and theater share a frame. If the flatness of the earth is intuitive, the ice wall ain't, no, not at all. If Kim could really teleport, even his choir would drop in shock and fall. So I profess the wildest stories to compress, annoy, seduce, belong. Sometimes the darkest, strangest costume is just a badge to wear in song. People sensibly use their own knowledge, but sometimes knowledge starts too small, and intuition paints it pretty till a shiny lie can pass for all. So maybe the danger isn't weakness, maybe it's distance, maybe it's drift. Maybe we reject what could heal us and cradle what gives our ego a lift. Climate, vaccines, all the hard good news, so hard to trust through screens and names. But chains of care and honest labor can still outrun the oldest games. You should know why a fake doctor got me, why a good story turned my hand, and why I still believe most people are trying their best to understand. I do hope you come to accept the core of the book's argument. But please don't just take my word for it. Love, doubt is heaven sent. We don't credulously accept whatever we're told. No, no, we're not born yesterday, baby. Not that cold. We lean in, we pull back, we open, we hold. Trying to find out who to trust, trying to know what to believe. Trying to keep a little truth up our sleeve. Too hard, not too easy to move this soul, to move this mind. On the contrary, we are skilled at figuring